A lightsaber's blade color is determined by the color of the crystal inside of it, which is known as a kyber crystal. These crystals were usually found by the Jedi on the planet of Ilum, where only the right one will work in your lightsaber. Kyber crystals do not have a color when they are found. Only when the person puts it in the hilt will it change its color to represent the owner. Different colors have different meanings, which adds a little bit of extra coolness to it. So let's dive into the 6 main crystal colors in Star Wars. Let's start with blue. Blue is the most common color amongst Jedi, and is used by Jedi Guardians, who are more focused around combat skills than force powers. However, this does not mean that the wielder of blue is weak in the force. Some well-known Jedis using blue are Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Plo Koon. Then we have green. This color means that the user is strong in the force and prefers using the force in combat. However, that does not mean they cannot fight. They just typically prefer a more diplomatic solution. Jedi with green lightsabers use the force to boost their skills, which is exactly what Yoda did, which means they can be very hard to fight against. Some Jedi that use green lightsabers are Yoda, Qui-Gon Jinn, and of course Luke Skywalker. Now here is an interesting one, purple. This one is very unique, not just because there are very few people who have a purple lightsaber, but also the meaning behind it. The purple kyber crystal shows the balance between light and dark. This means wielders of purple use both the light side and dark side, which makes sense since purple is a mix of blue and red. Mace Windu is the most well-known user with a purple lightsaber, but there is also Revan and Mara Jade, who also wielded a purple one. But these are not in the movies yet, but regardless, they are cool characters from the books and games. Next up we have red, also known as the color of passion and hatred. This color is mostly used by the Sith, and it is created in a very special way. Red kyber crystals actually start out as normal lightsabers, but through a process called bleeding the crystal, it turns red. This process is done by using all your anger and hatred to make it feel your pain and anger. That is why the Sith have red lightsabers. It is like a reflection of what they are feeling inside. Pretty much every Sith uses a red lightsaber. Darth Vader, Sidious, Count Dooku, Darth Maul, Darth Talon, and so on. This one I thought about mentioning last, but it makes more sense to include after the red one, as it has something to do with it. And this color is white. The reason why I mentioned this one after the red is because you only get a white lightsaber if you take a red lightsaber or a bleeding crystal and heal it. This sounds super weird, I know, but you have to reverse the bleeding process and cleanse it in a way. This means that it is a very rare lightsaber to have, which I think makes it super special. The only person I can think of who wields white lightsabers is Ahsoka, so if you know of someone else with one, drop it in the comments. Then we have the yellow lightsaber. This color was mainly used by the Jedi Temple Guards, who served to defend the temple. Yellow is a kind of in-between of blue and green. This means that yellow lightsaber users have both skills with a lightsaber and in the force. Because this lightsaber color was used primarily by the temple guards, it is more rare to see other Jedi wield this. But Plo Koon has used one, and also Rey. Though both of them is a bit more orangey color, it's still the same as yellow. So though these are the main 6 colors seen in the movies and shows, this doesn't mean there are not more colors than this. Literally every single color you could think of exists, even brown. So now that you know a bit more about each color, which color would your lightsaber be? I can tell you that my lightsaber would be blue. Leave it down in the comments below, and as always, have a great day, may the force be with you, and remember, this is the way.